Greetings, my excellent friends. We are back with Dynasty Warriors 7, and I had an idea which I thought might be a decent decision. Seeing as we are at this point, halfway through the Liu Bei story, which is the last chibi. We've done chibi, because the fourth base game story mode, the Jin story, starts after everybody else's has ended. It's its own thing set late. But we've done the early part of the story now all 3 times. Kind of. Because in addition to the 4 base game story modes, there is, of course, the Xtreme Legends track, which has in this game, the main point of it was to expand the story and also to, I think, address the criticisms that the original story mode had. And one of those big criticisms was that a bunch of playable characters aren't playable in the story mode at all. You can play them in Conquest mode, which is a really weird mode, wherein a map of China appears, and it isn't all gold at the beginning, it is grey. And you start up here in Yo province, and you slowly go down all of these little hexagons and do a bunch of these generic battles. And it isn't very good. It used to be that the non-story content of Dynasty Warriors was free mode, where every battle in the game was just playable with whoever you wanted, right? You just queue up any officer, go into any battle, play that battle on any side you like as anybody. That's what people liked. This game didn't do that. It gave you this mode, which have a bunch of these, little random things, like they just pick a map and they say, oh, an officer is protecting G with the help of some elite soldiers. So it's just generic stuff where a random playable character is picked as the designated officer. And then it also had these things, these legendary battles, which were meant to fill in, give like every character these little personal story thing, but it's not very good, I don't think. There were only 2 or 3 for everybody, and they were all tiny. Like, they weren't proper experiences. So when they did Xtreme Legends, they wanted to do it better and to give them actual story mode quality battles. But they made it a bit complicated. Because they did this whole sort of progression system where you have a town that you build up with a bunch of services, which I'm going to completely ignore. But the main thrust of the mode was you go out to talk to this guard to access the battles.
It is time for us to bring an end to this.
And here you have all the battles, and there were 2 types of battles. There were story mode style battles where every character that didn't get a playable role in the main stories got their own little single battle spotlight. And then there were these ones which were kind of more fodder, I suppose, but they're recreations of old fights. Like here, the first one they give you is the Battle of Hulao Gate from Dynasty Warriors 6 for some reason. So it's just Hulao Gate again, you get to play as either side. And those are also ones I'll skip, because it's gonna bloat and it's gonna repeat stuff that we've already seen, just in different ways. Like here's the Dynasty Warriors 5 version of Hefei, and it's not really the 5 version, because it's in the 7 engine, but it's the map layout, with the map events. So here's Fan Castle from 3, which is a very, very primitive version of it. Anyway, what's important is these story battles with specific characters. Now, I need to double check if if it's going to give me the character in question or if I'm going to have to swap to them. There's also high difficulty challenges, but I just want to play these for the story. But my thought is, since we've gotten up to Chibi in all versions, why don't I swap to doing the pre-Chibi story battles from this mode, so that we can see all these other characters that we don't get to play as. Like we start with Zhang Jiao version of the Turbans battle, which I think is a nice perspective to have, much as it was in Origins. But yeah, they're in chronological order, so it starts at Yellow Turbans, and you get all of the others pretty early on, like Dong Zhuo, Diao Chen, Yuan Shao. They all get theirs super early. Lu Bu as well. And Chibi is about here. There's about 10 or so until we get up to Chibi, so we'll go up to here. Unfortunately, the Chibi one is, well, you see who that character is there. I mentioned her before. She's not good. Well, this is the last time. This is the last time we're starting at the beginning. That's how I'm. That's why I'm doing this now instead of doing the second half of Liu Bei. So yeah, rise of the Yellow Turbans. Corruption within the imperial courts led to the government being thrown into chaos. Again. In response to the cries of the people, Grandmaster Zheng Jiao has risen in rebellion. Again. Defeat the imperial commander Dong Zhuo and save the people. Apparently I did it on Chaos once. Good for me.
Following the end of the Eastern Han Dynasty, the people grew weary of corruption within the imperial court.
Did they?
Zhang Jiao, the leader of a religious sect known as the Way of Peace, captured the hearts and minds of the people through his teachings. Eventually, his followers numbered in the several hundreds of thousands, and he rose in rebellion. His purpose was to forge an era of peace that the people and the land itself so desperately needed. Concerned with this turn of events, the Han Emperor dispatched several loyal officers to put down the uprising. Zhang Jiao and the rebels found themselves continually driven back by the well-organized imperial forces. However, Zhang Jiao believed in the words he had spoken.
Crazy though they were.
The time of the Han has ended. Long live the Yellow Turbans. It was then that his unwavering faith in his cause was about to deliver a much-needed miracle.
It's funny how they always make Dong Zhuo the boss when you play as Turbans, because Dong Zhuo was not the main commander, but yes, I am not Zheng Jiao. I need to change that. So it does let you play as anyone in here, which is interesting, but it would be my intent to play as the feature character of the mode. So here we are as the shoeless voice of the people. What outfits does he have, actually? I can't see them unless I... Right, we got a palette swap that makes him look like he just stepped out of Virtua Fighter. I don't mind this one. A little ukulele. We got his old Dynasty Warriors outfits. That's just varying priest robes, you know. Although he did look fucking weird in 6 with his beard. I like his 6 beard. Or we can have him as the Scarecrow from Oz. I'm gonna do it in the default outfits though, just because I don't want to.
Let us march to bring an end to this land's suffering.
Okay.
Following the end of the East...
Here's the button. Yeah, so we got the Shaman Rod, we got the Dust Buster. I'll save the Crooner for Pung Tong. I think he'll use it better. Miracle of Earth, Miracle of Heaven. Magic, basically.
If you wish to march forth, please let Lord Zhong Liang know first.
I mean, I can't go fight without my brother's permission? He's not even a playable character.
Our Lord saved us when we had nothing. We owe him our very lives.
Praise be to Lord Zhang Jiao. Praise be.
I don't know why they're called private. This is the Yellow Turban Army. We are jumped up peasants. We do not have organization. What is this?
Many officers have supported our lord's rallying call to arms. Their help will be invaluable in this battle.
Like, they're even doing training drills. This is ridiculous.
I believe in Zhang Jiao, but the Imperial forces are very strong. No, this is a test of my faith. I must remain unwavering in my conviction.
You can't fight City Hall, Bokai.
The poorer the people, the more the teachings of the way of peace should make sense.
I like how this is just Zhao Yun's voice actor, but putting gravel in his voice so that he doesn't sound too much like Zhao Yun.
The Shan-Yue are without direction. They need a path to lead them to the light.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken.
Faith gives us strength, isn't that right?
Depends on what you believe in, I suppose.
We were desperate. We had no hopes and no dreams until Lord Zhang Jiao came along and gave us direction.
There must be others like us who can be saved.
You must spread the teachings and bring salvation to the masses.
I guess all of these dialogues won't necessarily sound like they're talking to the feature character because I can walk around here as anybody.
To stay alive, we had no choice but to stand up to the government's forces. But now that the battle is upon us, I'm scared.
Our Lord will save us. We must have faith.
Just
have a little faith in us. Have a little faith in us.
The heavens are on our side. The Imperial forces are no match for us.
Well, Matt Mercer seems to be confident enough.
The Han's days are done. It is time for the Yellow Turbans to rise up.
The Han's days are done. It is time for the Yellow Turbans to rise up.
Why did you just say that same sentence twice with two different voice actors?
The Han's days are done. It is time for the Yellow Turbans to rise up.
What the fuck, man?
The Han...
Okay, moving on.
The Han are corrupt. It is time to supplant their rotten rule with the way of peace.
Thank you.
That's right, isn't it?
Thank you for having a different thing to say.
We believe in the way of peace, don't we?
It is I, fellow follower of the way of peace. What? I thought I'd try and blend in.
So you're a spy for someone else?
Please, wait! It's too dangerous to venture forth alone.
Take this!
Brother, we've been surrounded by the Imperial forces. What's more, bandits have been sighted in the area.
Fear not, my brother. You must believe in our cause. Remember that we enjoy divine protection. Victory will be ours, so long as we keep our faith.
So you just talk like that all the time then, huh?
I feel much better, my brother. Yes, we must maintain our faith.
We might have red hair, actually. This mode might not have the same rules as the story mode. Although, I might not because I didn't set it up.
You have nothing to fear. The time has come to fight the infidels.
Yeah, like, that is just, like, top 10 most reassuring sentences of all time right there. I have never been less afraid than when a guy who does not know how to keep his pitch consistent told me at full volume to fight the fucking infidels.
The Horn are finished.
Hey, there he is!
Destroy the Imperial forces and let the way of peace take over.
All right. Officer info. I must have just already set up. I don't have like a choice of animal or anything, so it must be an out of battle thing.
The Imperial forces are gaining ground at the front line with their superior numbers. We must do something.
Bandits have been reported attacking our troops. We should send help.
Those bandits are also victims of the Horn. I will convince them to join us.
Jesus Christ, did you hear what he was yelling there? The time for judgment has come. This is a miracle of the light? I'll use the Muso again and we'll listen again. But, Yeah, so this is the same map as always, but we're advancing from the other side now. We got different objectives, so that's nice.
The bandits are attacking the villagers as well.
It's funny how when we're the Yellow Turbans, we're saving the villagers, and when we're the government, we're saving the villagers from the Yellow Turban. Who? This surreal history is written by the winners type BS, huh?
Then we must help them. The villagers are the ultimate victims and deserve to be saved.
I don't know that they're going to appreciate being referred to as the ultimate victims. Like, fuck, imagine rocking up to a Danganronpa school and your official title is Ultimate Victim. God, I hope there's not a murder game.
You must be the one fooling the villagers with your sorcery. I'm going to put a stop to that.
Why are you wearing red? You literally have a purple outfit because you spend... Like, you join Wu while wearing that purple... Why are you wearing red now?
Bandit, your foe is neither the villagers nor us. Join us, so that together we can destroy the evil Han.
What are you yapping about?
Let's get down to business to defeat the Han. Did they send me peasants when I asked for a gun?
About? All we're interested in is finding something to eat. So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all
Alright, I
of
think
the
we've had
others.
the conversation now. Alright, I'm gonna kill you.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display
Miracle of the Land, I think.
will boost the morale of our troops.
But while what he's saying is this is a miracle of the land, what it sounds like he's saying is which is about as coherent as he usually is. So.
You will never go hungry again.
Oh, now he's Scar from The Lion King. Now he's talking to the fucking hyenas. Should be hitting all the tropes.
If you join us, come.
Be a part of my world!
Let us work together, brothers.
I'm interested in seeing what kind of world you...
A whole new world. That's what we're making, mate.
You're gonna make. I want to become a Yellow Turban too.
Cheng Yuan-ji has been subdued.
I'm impressed, brother. You have
Meanwhile, Tai Shi-Tse has been concussed.
managed to tame those bandits.
They're not fucking tigers. What do you mean tame? Eugene, let's try his other Muso.
Fight me now,
See if I can
for
hear what he says.
Never thought I'd encounter such a great warrior. I must retreat. This is not the end.
Right, this is a miracle of the heavens. That is Miracle of Heaven. Oh, the other one's called Miracle of Earth. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know if it's a Miracle of the Land that he says, or a Miracle of the Earth.
The heavens have spoken.
They have said, get fucked! Let's try it again.
We've come here to
Oh my god, every time I use this one, someone fucking talks.
repay our debt. We all want
He definitely says land.
to join the Yellow Turbans.
Brother, you have won the hearts and minds of the villagers as well.
The rescued peasants are now peasant soldiers. More peasant soldiers are gathering. Yay, militarization of the people!
Sorrowful bandits, come join us, brothers, and let us fight against our common enemy.
What are you babbling about? Are you gonna get in my way?
Let me quell all that angst within you.
Such strength of purpose. Please, allow me to join you.
See, they're making it out like Zhang Jiao is a really good orator, but what he's actually doing is giving all these dudes opium.
We have more followers now. We may even have enough to fight off the Imperial forces.
Now, my children, it is time to show the world the power of the Yellow Turban!
Fucking love the profile picture they've got for that line. Wow!
Enemy reinforcements have been sighted. They are coming after our lord.
Marx said that religion is opium for the masses. Why do you think he talks that way? Hi, Maze. Good point.
You leave the defense of our lord to us.
Anyway, you're wearing blue and you've never even met Cao Cao.
you before you get to use your magic.
Oh, well, in that case, I got him, so you.
I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Oh, you lived. What the hell? Hey, yeah. Fine, you get a miracle of the heavens. Up in the sky you go.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
I inspire you all by just conjuring a fireball? Yeah, alright. To be fair, if somebody rocked up and started fireballing our government, I'd be impressed. Well, when I say our government, we're actually doing better now because we kicked the right-wingers out. But, like, some governments...
So you're the one misleading the villagers with your trickery.
Oh, macho.
I'll see that it ends here.
And there's Pong De, who is one of the
you are Zhang Jiao. I have come to claim your
XL characters. XL here stands for either Extreme Legends or Extra Large, depending on... Well, I mean, look at this fucker.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
That is not a small man. Panda is a weird omission because he's basically, he's from the same place, he's from the Northwest. He's from the same place as Dongzhuo, but more importantly, Ma Teng and Ma Chao. But he joins Cao Cao instead of Liu Bei. Cao Cao does the Battle of Tong Gate, takes the Northwest, conquers it, and there are two responses to this. Ma Chao was in charge of the rebellion, so he had to get out of there. But Pang De was the Zhang Liao of that particular encounter because Cao Cao was like, hey, you're good at killing people. I like when people are good at killing people, but I don't like it when they're killing my people. Really good when the people who are good at killing people are killing the people that I want to kill, though. So, how would you like to kill people for me? And he was like, yeah. Good deal.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
This one is...
And then about 5 minutes later he died. But, you know, that happens to some officers.
heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace. Your prowess rekindles my spirit. Onward to victory.
I'll bring an end to your trickery. Oh my god, is that a fireball? From the sky? Your trickery is terrifying.
You think you can outsmart me?
No.
Don't make me laugh.
But I do think I can burn you to death.
You will learn to regret this moment.
How did you even manage to say words? You don't have lips anymore, man.
Heavens have spoken!
Oh, you just reached another level of brilliance.
You've got to be joking! They're all a bunch of peasants! They're no match for me!
Who would like roast boar for dinner?
You do not realize that I am the bridge between the heavens and earth.
Did you know the heavens are mostly composed of fire? Because they are.
You just got lucky today, that's all. I'll make sure you're dead the next time we meet.
The results will not change, no matter how many times we fight. You are no match for the way of peace.
The way of peace as communicated through fireballs.
Believe in the greater cause we all pursue, and you shall prevail.
Wow, 110 gold. Throw it on the pile. I need to see who's next before I can... Actually, let me just bring up a page so that I know who's next and I don't have to check all the time. Donga is next. Cool. So, You've seen him in his normal outfit. Majestic. He's got a lovely Christmas time palette swap. Presented without comment. And then if we go through Dynasty Warriors 3 through 6, we will once again get a bunch of normal-looking various despot, dictator... What the fuck? Never mind. Okay, Dynasty Warriors 6 yet again is strange. But 3 to 5 are fine. Right, again, I didn't buy all these. Dynasty Warriors 7 is one of those games where it was a console game that was ported to PC late enough that they just put all the DLC in there.
Here's what I managed to obtain from my trip.
Money.
Ah, where would you like me to travel to next?
Right, I remember this. I didn't have to do it because you can already get red hair and all that cool stuff from the other mode, the base game mode, Conquest mode. But for people who only had Xtreme Legends and didn't have the original disc on PlayStation, they give you an alternate method, which is every time between every battle, you just send the dude out, and he'll go and get stuff. But yeah, guardian animals. We've got the mahogany, the birch, the chestnut, the maple, the standard 4 horse types, which all have no power at all and differing speeds, and there's literally just one's better than the others. Then the Shadowrunner, yay, Hexmark and Red Hair, the 3 rarer horse types, Red Hair just being better than everybody else. There's also an elephant. The elephants are mostly associated with a group called the Nanman, who we never actually met because they don't show up until later Three Kingdoms. They're in this game, but they're not in story mode, so it'll be very weird when we get to them. But I'm just going to not talk about them until we're ready, because I'll talk about them with regards to their actual place in the world. They're connected to Liu Bei, though. We've got the tiger, the wolf, the panda, the bear, the falcon, the golden panda, and the Harrier du Bois. These say companion instead of riding, except for the elephant and the bear. Yes, you can ride the bear. Live on camera. So it's the second game I've played where that's possible. And the companion ones, you don't ride them, you get a default horse with no stats, but these basically serve as a bodyguard. Yeah, it must have actually worked on you. Interesting. Now, Donga here, his weapon is the flail, right? I don't think we've used the flail. Except, yeah, chain and sickle is the one we've used. The thing is, I'm pretty sure someone else gets the flail. Because Dong Zhuo's weapon, I know, in 8, is the bomb. And I think it's important that we show the bomb. Because that's a very strange weapon. Let's maybe show off both of them in the battle. But yeah, in addition to a bunch of very normal-looking bombs, there's the dumpling bomb, which is the meat bun that blows up, the takoyaki bomb, and then the mystery bag, which was personally added to the game by J.J. Abrams. And they do what you would expect a bomb to do. As for the flail, you got the bowl on a string and the festive lights. Oh, that's fine. His Muso's, he's got a mid-air. Yeah, like, look at this. His Muso attack is Mad Bomber, hurl a barrage of bombs at the enemy. Are you telling me that the bomb isn't meant to be this guy's weapon? Gather evil spirits into a concentrated ball and hurl it at the ground before you. Is that like an evil containment wave, except reverse? Because you're bursting it out at everybody? Well, anyway. Makes sense that the Naman are connected to Liu Bei since they be from the south. Well, yeah, their role in the story is that they are they are effectively rebels within Liu Bei's area, and Zhuge Liang puts them down. That's all they. But because they have a very different culture from everybody else, and they're a huge part of the story, kind of, for a very brief period, they get their own playable stuff. In the older games, they were cut from these games and then added back. So
it's time to go.
So we skip over this Hulao retread. Escape from Luoyang. Dong Zhuo has taken the young emperor and attempted to move the capital to Chang'an, but Cao Cao is in his path. Defeat Cao Cao and escort the emperor to Chang'an.
Dong Zhuo seized control of the Han imperial court and began a reign of terror. An alliance was formed consisting of various warlords who were determined to rid the land of the tyrant. The two sides clashed at Hulao Gate, with the allied forces emerging victorious. Defeated, Dong Zhuo looked to move the capital from Luoyang to Chang'an. Taking the emperor with him, he planned his escape to Chang'an. The Allied leaders were uncertain how to react to such a bold move and were unable to respond in time.
He also set Luoyang on fire.
Except one man, Cao Cao, the hero of chaos. He quickly set his army into motion and looked to prevent the escape attempt.
No, he didn't, but alright, let's pretend.
The tyrant faced off against the hero in battle, with control of the emperor himself as the prize.
Guess they didn't want to do the same thing twice and just have a Dong Zhuo version of Hulao Gate. And they also didn't want to have Dong Zhuo fighting for his life against Lu Bu because, spoiler alert, he loses that one. So they just invented this, I guess.
Master Li Ru is a genius. But then, of course, you already know that.
That Cao Cao is a stubborn man. How often must he insist on threatening our lord?
These are the soldiers of our lord's elite squad. No one messes with them and lives to tell the tale.
I don't know if I like this army. Everyone's so nasty and mean.
Remember that contest we had to see who could defeat the most enemies? Why don't we do that again?
But I already won this horse last time. What? I suppose you'll say, let's not count that one. But
See, that sort of behavior isn't just restricted to the officers.
There are many out there seeking to capture His Imperial Highness. Will we make it out of Luoyang alive?
Some of us.
Hey, it's me! You don't know me, do you? It's all right. I don't know you either.
You don't know me? Guards, have this man executed!
His Imperial Highness is in a carriage on the way to Chang'an.
Yeah, we know. That's why we're here.
My vision of paradise is the same as my lord's. We will realize that dream together.
And I have bad news for you about the chances of you acquiring a harem as big as Dong Zhuo's.
Listen, just between you and me, I've got a feeling our lord's not all that popular. Am I crazy, or do people not like him?
Not popular? Guards, have this man executed!
No. How could anyone not like him? He's so round and jolly. He's adorable.
Round and jolly? Guards, have this man promoted. Wait, round's not a compliment. Guards, have this man demoted and then executed.
Keep the Emperor under control and we'll be laughing. Then you and I will be living the high life again.
You know, I like that about you. You're always so positive.
Women will just slow us down. Let's make sure they all stay behind.
Guards!
We'll be able to find plenty more women in Chang'an.
Guards, carry on.
I hope that we may reach Chang'an safely with His Imperial Highness.
His Imperial...
Blech! I grow weary of this pathetic city. I'm taking the Emperor, and we're going to Chang'an. When I get there, I'll make it into my own little paradise.
My lord, Cao Cao's forces are headed this way. It appears they are after the Emperor. We have sent Lu Bu in response. but I am worried whether he can handle them by himself.
Ah! I'm not afraid of Cao Cao. Any who prevent me from creating my paradise will be executed on the spot.
Starting with that man who said get rid of the women.
That meddling Cao Cao. The Emperor is all mine. I'll never let anyone else have him. We're taking the Emperor to Chang'an. Kill anyone that gets near the carriage.
So yeah, bombs. Yes, this is Richard Epcar. He was the ARR version of Gaius von Balzac, but more recently to us, he's Ansem. Well, not Ansem the Wise, but Ansem the Idiotic.
Let us be off. There is no chance of defeat with you on our side.
My lord, Lord Lu Bu has been caught in an enemy trap. He is unable to move.
Lu Bu is a vital part of our army. Wouldn't it be wise to send help?
All right, start the carriage. Don't let anyone near it.
My lord.
I heard about all those fireballs that yellow turban fellow was throwing around the place. I figured this must be how he did it.
Enemy forces led by Liu Bei have been spotted heading this way.
So, Liu Bei is also interested in the Emperor. In any case, we cannot let him near the carriage.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Your wine tastes awful. Probably because it's tainted with the tears of all the people you tortured.
Hope Guan Yu didn't have anything to say.
I bear a message from Lord Lu Bu. He says he is no longer interested in the battle and is leaving.
Oh, fuck.
What? That selfish, unreliable, ungrateful mongrel!
Was I supposed to save him?
I shall take custody of His Imperial Highness.
Let's try that again. This time I'll go see Lu Bu. I should pay more attention. I was too busy throwing my bombs around, you know? It's fun.
It's
very Lu Bu of him to just decide to go home, though.
That meddling Cao Cao. The Emperor is all mine. I'll never let anyone else have him. We're taking the Emperor to Chang'an.
Let's look at the other weapon as well.
That gets near the carriage.
Yeah, so this is a very normal weapon. I don't think it's as much fun as the bombs.
My lord, Lord Lu Bu has been caught in an enemy trap. He is unable to move.
I like how the penalty for not going to Lu Bu's aid is not that he dies in the trap or is defeated, but that he gets bored and goes home.
Lu Bu is a vital part of our army. Wouldn't it be wise to send help?
All right, start the carriage. Don't let anyone near it.
My lord, enemy forces led by Liu Bei have been spotted heading this way.
So, Liu Bei is also interested in the Emperor. In any case, we cannot let him near the carriage.
I'm surprised to see you care so much for Lu Bu. I thought you were a heartless demon.
I would have been fine on my own.
No, you weren't. You fucking ran away. Trust me, I went to the alternate universe.
You come as reinforcements. Don't make me laugh. Lu Bu doesn't lose.
Leave His Imperial Highness here with me, and no one will have to get hurt.
That's a spirit bomb. but evil.
Oh, you're good, but I'm better. Watch.
Who taught the Donga how to do a spirit bomb?
I shall take custody of His Imperial
And
Highness.
who's lending him
He
their
is not
power?
a tool to be used. I seek a greater future. Though
you may mock it.
For the
sake of that future, I will flee.
Dongjua,
Like how some
your
characters are in
tyranny-
alt outfits because I must have just left them that way. Like Zhang Fei appears to be doing it in his leisure wear.
It ends here. I shall strike you down in the name of our beloved brother.
Your wine tastes awful. Probably because it's tainted with the tears of all the people you tortured.
A true warrior.
I'm willing to accept vows to kill
carry
you,
our honor
but
across
insult
the
my
land.
wine and I'll take your head.
Show the enemy no mercy.
Also,
the one with the most guts will win
what
this
map
fight.
is this?
I knew they would come this way. Archers, prepare your bows!
You pesky little insects! I'll crush you all!
And Kai thought it was funny.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Did you even do anything? Sorry,
They
Dao
will
Chan.
need me in the next fight. Sorry, but that is all for today.
You have truly earned your reputation.
So what's the EX move on this? Just base.
Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
So let's see what he does for his EX move.
I can only stare in admiration of your spectacular bravery.
What did you just do to that guy?
Fight me now for glory.
I don't know.
What a narrow path.
Go back to bombs.
It's going to be hard moving through here with the carriage.
Show no mercy to the enemy!
He's spinning.
I do not want to see a single prisoner!
If you don't want to see stuff, maybe you should stop spinning around and taking in the world at a 360-degree angle.
Yes, that's the spirit! Press the attack!
Don't know how much good Lu Bu's actually doing for us, but I'm glad he's here.
Fight me now for glory.
Hey there, Wang Zhong.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Seems pretty final to me. Look at all those dead people.
There are enemies above us.
When aren't there? Logic dictates I should be able to lob a bomb up there, but no. Are you jumping down, or are we just... Oh yeah, you are. Okay.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
Catch you later, Wang Can. It's always good to have Lu Bu around because then you know exactly where he is and what he's doing. Yes. It is the unseen Lu Bu that is the problem of most Lu Bu lords.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
I think it's our first head guy for today. Who's that is bringing up the rear? Wu Zhen, why are you so slow? I guess you're technically guarding the rear, but whatever. Oh, wow. I don't even have a mook guarding this place. I guess you ran out. We killed both of the Shahos.
What is it with you? To make sure you never bother me again. I am simply doing my duty of ridding the world of evil.
We must focus now on regrouping and maintaining our rank.
I suppose there's no need to rush things. The Emperor is sure to seek me for protection.
I'm sure there is no need to rush things, he said with dignity as he got blasted up and down on the battlefield. To retreat is not necessarily to lose, said the man whose limbs are currently in 4 different postcodes. Is that it? We done? Come on, carriage. Who hit the carriage? Look at that. It's taking like a quarter of damage.
On is right there. Power, money, and fame will be all mine. I get my paradise if we win. If we lose, I don't want to think about that.
If you're wondering why Lian Shur is here, you get to pick a character as your advisor or adjutant or something. They gain EXP, I think. So you can designate who it is. I forget what I was doing 5 years ago when I played this. Like, I'm ignoring the systems here. I believe I finished it. Or at least finished everything you would conceivably want to do, or that I wanted to do at the time, so...
It's time to go!
Diao Chan now. Yeah, we're heading straight down along the others. We've got normal Diao Chan. Let's see what outfits she's got. Oh, that looks good! I might have to go with that one over her default. Man, that looks good. We got her Dynasty Warriors 1 outfit. That's actually, I like that they put that in. They don't put that in for many, but they did for that. We've got her as a, That is a police badge on her shoulder. And handcuffs on her... I don't know if this is an actual cop outfit or if this is a stripper cop outfit. But here's what she looked like in Dynasty Warriors 3. That's the iconic Diao Chan. That's probably the most recognizable outfit that she's had, because it's definitely in the most games. That's DW5. Was she in 6? She was in 6. I like her 6. It's pretty good. I like the color scheme and the flowers. And then that, which looks very pink. I'm gonna go with the palette swap. That is fucking amazing.
Shall we be going then?
The assassination of the Dong. Unable to stand Dong Zhuo's tyranny any longer, Wang Yuan has decided to have him assassinated. Quickly and quietly put an end to the misery that Dong Zhuo has caused. Farfar Tuliang.
Dong Zhuo of Xiliang forcefully removed the ruling emperor and replaced him with one of his own choosing. Seizing control of the Han, he began a reign of terror. The people were forced to simply watch as the imperial court fell under the influence of corruption. At his side stood the fearsome Lu Bu, driving fear into any who would dare oppose them. It was then that the minister, Wang Yuan, came up with a plan to save the land. His plan was for Diao Chan, his beautiful young adopted daughter, to drive a wedge between the two men. Sending her to meet them, he hoped that they would turn on each other in order to win her affection. Following the orders from her father, Diao Chan set out alone in order to carry out the assassination. The fate of the Han rested upon the delicate shoulders of this beautiful young woman.
She's a lot less cool pre-Origins. Like, okay, she's still fine. It's more that she's delicate and fights with, whips and chains instead of the rope dart. This is also the one of the 2 gender-locked weapons. They didn't want men fighting with whips and chains for some reason. In fact, yeah, one of the joke options is the whip crack there. Of course it is. Hermuso, Silver Lotus, and Lunar Dance. Okay.
I can't believe we're actually going through with this plan. Now I'm getting kind of nervous.
Fair enough.
Lady Diao Chan is so close to her father. It's almost hard to believe she was adopted.
Sending Lord Wang Yuan in alone at first. This is a dangerous plan.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Historically, he doesn't get executed until after Dong Zhuo is killed.
Everyone wants to do something, but it takes a great effort of will to stand against those tyrants.
Lord Wang Yuan is a man of integrity. He will not stand by and allow this tyranny to continue any longer.
It is said that Lu Bu is constantly by Dong Zhuo's side. He is the one man we do not want to face in battle.
I don't think we have to worry about that. If I heard right, he's in love with Diao Chan.
Just what's going on between Lu Bu and Diao Chan? They don't seem to be lovers, as such.
I reckon Lu Bu's just fallen for her. She'd never go for him. She's already with the other one.
No, don't say his name. I don't even want to imagine them together.
Cool, now we're all doing that.
What did you bring all those guys for? This is supposed to be a secret mission.
I get lonely out there. I figured the more the merrier.
What the fuck, dude?
It's me! What am I doing here? Hey, I just like being where the action is.
Yeah, so this guy's just at every battlefield, no matter whose side it's on.
If we just go charging in, the plan will be ruined. We have to wait for now, and pray for our comrade's safety.
That tyrant killed my whole family. I want nothing more than to see his fat carcass strung up.
Fun fact, that's what happened. They beheaded him, and then hung his body out on the street for a week. And one dude, like, showed up to pay respects, and that guy was immediately hauled into prison and killed for daring to be respectful towards the greatest bastard ever known.
Our captain acts tough, but he's as afraid of Lu Bu as any of us.
Funny story, that man that had the audacity to mourn Dong Zhuo and get locked up and killed, pretty sure we're gonna play as his daughter in a bit.
We will stand by Our Lady until the very last.
I'll look that up to be sure later.
We are not just any soldiers. We are Lady Diao Chan's personal defense force.
I didn't know she had one of those. Thanks.
We will die before we let anything happen to her.
I mean, you probably will, and it will probably have no difference on me because I will survive anything.
He may look like a man, but that bloated bully is a demon in human guise.
He doesn't look that much like a man. He's very exaggerated in this game.
A dream of wine, women, and song. Now that's something I can get behind. But he's a terrible man, of course.
Yeah, you gotta get your wine, women, and song ethically.
Oh, I hope nothing bad happens to Lady Diao Chan. I pray that she will come back unharmed.
She probably will. So are you blind, or have you just never seen Lady Diao Chan to know what she looks like?
I can't believe we're actually going through with this plan.
I think we talked to you. I think we talked to everybody.
How is my father doing?
fuck should she know? She's in here in the same room as you.
We received a message earlier. Lord Wang Yuan has reached his destination without incident.
I see. So everything is going as planned. All that's left is for me to carry out the rest of our plan and...
My lady, are you all right?
I felt a presence on the other side of the door. If our plans are discovered, my father won't be coming back alive.
No, that would be horrible. What are we to do?
There is no need for concern. I will take care of anyone who tries to foil our plan. It is time for me to bring light to the darkness.
Defeat Dongzhuo without
Lady Diao-chan,
being noticed?
why are you here? Why are you carrying a weapon? Is this Wang Yuan's doing? Does Wang Yuan intend to betray Lord Dongzhuo? Tell the others, this needs to be stopped.
Wang Fang appears to have heard everything.
Now that the plan has been revealed, my father will be in danger. I must stop them.
There's no hope for victory. No need to be loyal to that tyrant anymore, I suppose. Wang Yuan's plan.
You whipped me good. Guess I'm joining you.
Lord, someone inform our lord at once.
My lord is terrifyingly strong. You better be prepared to die if you're gonna face him.
We've been able to buy some time, but we must be careful not to attract any attention from him.
Right. And we all know that Diao Chan blends in and never draws the eye. Continue your advance to the north without being seen. Fuck me, okay. What happens if I'm seen? I assume if I'm seen, I just have to kill somebody, right? Like, it can't be that bad. Anyway. Let's be stealthy and subtle, and try not to stand out against the background. How am I doing? Am I inconspicuous? The handmaiden might get seen, but oh. I don't think we can avoid these guys. They're draped across the entire spot. Also, there's two dudes here who are trying to kill me. Don't know where that came from, but whatever.
This is a shortcut, but it's heavily guarded. We must be careful not to be noticed by the guards.
Yeah, don't worry. No one will see us. Oh, okay, it's the officers. We avoid the officers. I think. I'm gonna use an in-battle save to try and avoid the officers.
Can you see through the secrets of my style?
Dance, dance, dance till you die. Alright, so there's a dude up there. Let's run wide of him. Can I go this way? Oh dear! Don't mind me, I'm just in this corner. Stop. Stop. Stop.
My lady, what is the matter? What is that in your hands?
I must proceed in order to bring light to the darkness.
It's fine, he's dead. the stealth mission's kind of fake, but we can still do it. We'll try to do it. Hey mate, don't let anybody see what happened. You go that way. Going into that corner, that's cool. Let's go through to this side then. Maybe I'll go hide in this corner up here. Nobody will see me. Oh fuck, that's unenterable. Arse balls. No, 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 no. Fuck, shit, bank balls. Hello, Dong Wang. Not the dong I'm looking for, but I'll kill you anyway. Ha 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 ha, go away. We've dodged one of them. It's better than dodging 0 of them. I should hurry up, because I have to dodge him again now. I don't know how we dodge this one. Diao Chan riding red hair makes more sense than anybody else riding red hair, except for the canonical riders of red hair. Yeah, true. That's, yeah. No, I disagree. I think Guan Yu's kids should also be non-suspiciously able to ride that horse. Thing is, we haven't really... You haven't really seen much of them, so I can see why they're not being in the forefront of your mind. Oh wait, no, we just leave now. It's the exit's there.
The guards have been taken care of. Father, this will all be over soon.
Handmaiden, get out of the way of the dude. Keep running, Handmaiden. Why are you even following me, Handmaiden? You're not being helpful. All you're doing is hurting my stealth. And occasionally waving your fan around. Anyway, I think we need to fight now, because there's no, like, paths through.
What are you doing here, Diao Chan? I don't want to watch you attend to that glutton.
Then you must help me, Lord Lu Bu. You could rescue me by killing him. My lord, the land will all be yours, and I too will become yours.
Diao Chan. All right. I'll go take care of that pig.
And this is why she cracks a whip.
Fine work, my love. I will have to take it up a notch.
Help! Lu Bu's on a rampage!
Lord Lu Bu, please calm yourself. Your actions may be interpreted as signs of rebellion.
You think?
Do what you must. I'm doing things the way I want to now.
Nah, it's not rebellion. He's just having a bit of a Lu Boozer. Alright, let's speed this up.
Fight me now, for glory! I must retreat. This is not the end.
My dance has been passed down for generations. My dance has been passed down for generations.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
My dance has been passed down for generations.
You are a true warrior of the three kingdoms, my beloved.
Thank you, darling. What are those again? When are the enemies gonna stop coming?
But don't overdo it.
Like, there's quite a lot. Yeah, I think more are just spawning in from the corners and running all the way here. Oh well. My desire for neatness on the battlefield will not go fulfilled.
I shall return. Remember that.
For yours is the first head I shall seek.
You are not the first to underestimate me based on my appearance. Father, I'm here.
Oh, Diao Chan! I'll open the doors.
Yao Chan and Lu Bu. What is going on here?
Your reign only brings darkness to the land. There will be no light so long as you are alive.
Fight me now, for glory!
Let's dance, Donga!
Dance has been passed down for generations.
Diao Chan, how could you? I always treated you so well.
Never do I want to do something like this again. I perform these dark deeds in order to bring light to the future.
Alright, the next one, surprisingly, is not an other, but instead is Taishutsu. Now, you might remember this. This is a very strange battle, and I talked about it being a strange battle in Origins. But it is part of the book, and they've only ever depicted it twice, in Origins and now. This is the introduction to Taishutsu, where he hangs out with Liu Bei for like 5 minutes. There's a warlord called Kongrong, and Kongrong needs help. And I think Taishutsu recruits Liu Bei to help him. And then they help him. I think he's getting attacked by, I don't even remember who. It might be Cao Cao, actually. But they figure that out, sort it. Taishutsu gets on with Liu Bei, and Liu Bei's like, hey, you'd work well with me. And he's like, yeah, but I've been assigned to the southeast, so I have to go now. And then he gets on his horse, rides off to the southeast, and goes on to meet Wu. Anyway, outfit options. I think we've already been through his outfit options when we finished the Wu story, so it's not as interesting, but are we allowed to use his purple? No, it doesn't look like we are allowed to use his purple. Well.
Let's do this.
Yeah, rescue of Kongrong. Kongrong was under siege at Douchang by remnants of the Turbans. Owing his life to Kongrong, Taishutsu has set out to rescue him, break through the enemy siege, help Kongrong, and pick up the green people on the way.
Rebellion, the chaos was far from over. Across the land, remnants of the Yellow Turban Army continued to bring suffering to the people. Amidst all this, Kongrong, the prefect of Beihai, sent troops to Douchang in order to put down the Yellow Turban rebels. However, he fell victim to a counterattack by the former Yellow Turban general Guan Hai and found himself surrounded. It was then that a lone officer rushed into the fray in order to save Kongrong from danger. He sought neither fame nor fortune. He was only interested in repaying an obligation his mother had owed. In a chaotic world where betrayal was the norm, Taishutsu was a warrior who still believed in honor. Determined to save this man and repay his family's debt, he rode into battle despite overwhelming odds.
Kongrong's camp.
We made the mistake of underestimating what is left of the Yellow Turbans. We may pay the ultimate price.
Sir, what the fuck is your hair doing?
Master Wang Shu has the complete trust of Lord Kongrong.
Our mission was to destroy any remnants of the Yellow Turbans, not the other way around!
Train hard, men. Now is the hour when we will need every advantage we can get.
If I'd known my life was gonna be on the line, I would have trained harder.
You're a fucking soldier, when is it not?
The captain's right, of course, but I'm far too nervous to train.
I think I'd rather just fucking die.
Well. Fancy meeting you here. What do you mean, who am I? It's me. You know me.
This joke doesn't land for me.
Lord Kongrong is a brilliant man. He is known as one of the 7 scholars of Jianan.
Yeah, he wasn't smart enough to avoid getting executed by Cao Cao, though. Like, he's not wrong. Kongrong was known for being super smart. There's, like, some ancient proverb about him solving some logic puzzle. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Kongrong dies because he is too smart for his own good and insults Cao Cao. And Cao Cao's like, alright, well, I guess your head would look great on my mantle.
This horse was abandoned by the Yellow Turbans. They drove it into the ground and left it to die. We can't lose to inhuman monsters like them. I'll show them.
Yeah, good luck, Mr. No Name.
Sound off, men. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are you mocking me, soldier?
No, sir. I just thought the more men we had, the better. 3, 4.
Sound up.
Are you gonna fight like 7 dudes?
The enemy has us surrounded. I don't see how we can possibly escape.
Frankly, I think help should have arrived sooner. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect.
The Yellow Turban. There is nowhere we can run! You have to save us in our hour of need!
The Yellow Turbans were supposed to be in ruins, but they still pose a genuine threat.
Yeah, they do. I think we've done it.
We made the...
Do you know Master Liu Bei? I hear he's a friend of our Lord, and a man of great benevolence.
Does that count for the benevolence counter? Because we were at 5 in the shoe story. Is that 6? I don't know. It's not in the actual shoe story.
I hear Master Taishutsu trains in archery every day. His ability is the fruit of that training.
Really? Because Taishutsu's weapon is just a pair of big, thick rods. Or in this case, bubbly. Oh, wow, we are spoiled for choice here. We can attack with 2 pandas on sticks, we can attack with giant ears of corn, or we can attack with big-ass champagne bottles. What do we want, corn or champagne? Champagne hits harder, but this is a low difficulty battle. We can probably get away with the corn.
I can't believe this could happen. Please, you must not abandon our lord.
I won't. Not much. Maybe a little bit. Just a tiny little abanderino. As a treat. So do I have... No. Defeat 3 officers in 7 minutes at the start of the battle. Well, that'll probably happen.
You came to help. I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid.
I'm only doing what's right. There is no need to thank me.
Besides, we're both Matt Mercer. If anything, I'm just helping myself.
You helped my mother in the past. I see this as an opportunity to repay you.
That's very noble of you. However, I'm afraid our forces are surrounded. We are in a very difficult situation. If only we could send someone out to request reinforcements.
I would be happy to do it, my lord. I do my training here every day. The enemy forces have become accustomed to seeing me do this, so they shouldn't think of me as a threat when I am out there.
I see. Taishutsu, your plan just might work. There's a man named Liu Bei in the plains to the northeast. He's a man of virtue, and I'm sure he will help us.
He's just famous for being good.
Leave it to me. I promise to come back with reinforcements. We'll break through while the enemy is distracted. Try not to get noticed by Guanhai's forces.
Another semi-stealth, I guess.
If the enemy finds out that I'm here, things will only get more difficult. We have to stop that messenger.
Is it a messenger? Shit, alright, messenger. By the power of red hair, the messenger shall get trampled. Literally.
Okay, this is our chance. We'll break through the enemy lines and call for reinforcements.
Let's get this over with already.
Yeah, I like the champagne bottles. Let's try the corn. Okay, the yellow strength up buff looks great on the corn.
Where did you come from? Fight me now, for glory! I must retreat. This is not the end.
Pound it into submission.
Whoa.
This area is now mine.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land. When did you get here? You're out here all alone?
Very quickly, did you see the horse?
Such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies. I must retreat. This is not the end.
Oi now.
Pound it into submission.
Gong, 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 gong.
This is not the end.
I love that.
This area is now mine. Good. We were able to break through the enemy lines. We can meet up with Liu Bei's forces after clearing the garrison.
Oh, there we go. Who's that over there? No one in particular. Let's go in here.
We'll be in Ping Yuan once we clear this garrison. We'll soon have our reinforcements.
What brings you here? From the looks of it, you appear to be a formidable warrior.
I am Taishutsu, Provisional Officer of Kongrong, Prefect of Beihai. He requested that I find Lord Liu Bei and ask for reinforcements.
I am here for a feast.
Why, look no further.
I have brought the corn.
I am Liu Bei. Please tell me more about your situation.
Oh, a two-part battle. Oh, wow, we get another camp. That's weird.
Lord Liu Bei treats his mother with total respect. He's such a good man. Hey, good to see you. It's me. You don't know me? Oh, maybe I have the wrong person.
Ha 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 ha!
The Yellow Turbans started out with a good idea. Heal the sick and feed the starving.
Yeah, and then they started being bandits. Ideas don't mean shit if you don't live by them.
Lord Liu Bei is a kind man. He wouldn't leave our lord to die.
The enemy quakes in fear at the sight of Lord Guan Yu.
Master Taisher Tzu possesses both great loyalty and martial strength.
Thanks, I'm right here.
Although he serves no one, I'm certain he will find someone whom he deems worthy.
Yep, and it won't be your guy. Bow, bow.
Have you heard the rumors? They say these battlefields are stalked by a warrior with the strength of a god. Ugh. I just hope whoever it is on our side.
Me too, Axel.
What? Taisher Tzu doesn't even work for Master Kong Rong? Then why would he risk his life for him?
Why would you risk your life for your boss?
You managed to fight your way through the enemy to reach us? That's incredible.
Lord Liu Bei is just too nice. He can't turn his back on a man in need.
Nice. It isn't about being nice. Everything he does is to realize his dream of a land of benevolence.
It's another benevolence.
Well, whatever his reasons, I think we can all agree he's a good man to have around. Well,
I can't believe these yellow turbans are still around. I'll make sure they never come back.
Violently.
Lord Zhang Fei has the strength of 100 men.
Unfortunately, 72 of them are drunk.
Wait a minute. You're starting to sound like one of them.
But they lost their way and became consumed by greed and a lust for power. Not like us at all.
Wait a...
I feel like we entered on half of a conversation there. But that's kind of realistic, so I get it.
What?
Yeah, it's everybody.
You came all this way to help Lord Kong Rong. I'm moved by your actions.
I am indebted to him. I am only doing what any honorable warrior would do in my place. More importantly, I wish to thank you for your assistance.
I'm not one to ignore a plea for help. Now, let us go before it is too late.
You go rescue Master Kong Rong, while I distract the enemy by attacking their main camp.
I shall accompany Master Taisher Tzu.
Well, we can't go back the way we came because all those garrisons have shut.
What are you doing here? No one told me you were coming.
Yeah, that's why it's called a surprise attack, buddy. It's a
We will head
surprise.
to the enemy's main camp from here. I wish you luck.
I can't thank you enough. I'll be sure to rescue my lord. This area is now mine.
We will bring justice back to this world, no matter what the cost.
I imagine the cost will be several 100,000 dead peasants. You know, those people you're fighting for? Yeah.
You fight with spirit, but I will stomp you like an ant.
I don't feel very stumped.
My lord, our diversionary forces have reached the enemy's main camp.
The enemy is beginning to retreat. Master Taisho Tse, this is a good chance to go to Lord Kong Rong.
I'm a-doing it.
My lord,
When the door
a new
opens.
enemy has been sighted. It's Zhang Liao of Lu Bu's forces.
Zhang Liao? Lu Bu?
If Zhang Liao is here, it's only a matter of time before Lu Bu himself arrives. We must move quickly.
I can't move until they open the door. There we go. Oh no, Bing Yuan!
Fight me now, for glory!
Well, then why are you running away, He-Man?
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Wow, you're really good at that running away
Pound it
thing,
into
eh?
submission.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
Did I get all the skills for? I think I got all the skills for everybody. I think that part of my grinding in Conquest mode was that I unlocked everybody's skills.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Pound it into submission.
Like, you aren't supposed to start with a 6-hit combo. You have to buy it. That's the thing. Like, you don't have the second Muso attack. You don't have all of this shit.
Your prowess is undeniable.
It would also take 3 times as long for me to play this if I didn't have all the shit.
I doubt I have ever seen anything like it.
Which, for a run whose job it is to see all the little story quirks, not helpful. Wait, am I supposed to go in there and talk to Congo Rongo? I think I am. Yeah, the victory condition is actually him escaping. We don't have to win. Alright.
Lord Liu Bei, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Taisho Tse, you have my gratitude as well.
Lord Kong Rong, we haven't much time. We must get you out of here immediately.
Of course, the escape point is in a stupid spot. Let me just save in case there's an ambush I'm not expecting and I lose, but I'm gonna go kill everything that's killable.
You fight with spirit, but I will stomp you like an ant.
You appear to be a warrior of great skill. This should prove to be interesting.
You want my head? Then come and take it if you dare.
You know what Taisho Tse
So
would
you're
say
my next opponent. I'll crush you
if he
like
had
all
a
of the
Marvel
others.
Rivals alt?
Come and face me.
It's Cobberin time.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Thank you, thank you. I will be here most of the week.
This area is now mine.
This area is now a mine.
Nice job.
Begin extracting
but still
ore.
not quite up to my level. Thank you for coming. Together, we will annihilate these villains. Spectacular. I will try to match your courage.
Maybe I have better things to do.
You are doing an excellent job.
I thought I'd be able to get up this way, because it looks like there's a path, but there's a ladder that I can't climb, and then there's just raw wall here, so I guess I better turn around quickly, because I'm sure he's about to get ambushed by Lubu.
My lord, Lu Bu has appeared at the escape.
For fuck's sake! That was a joke!
Route. We need reinforcements at once!
The smell of blood has drawn me here, and you shall be my first victim.
It's not blood, it's actually corn.
You ends up the victim, you fiend. Face me if you dare.
Yep, how'd that go for you? I feel like his theme song should cut off Raw at the exact moment he dies every time, but oh well.
My lord, are you all right?
Uh-huh. Excellent. It's a miracle you're still alive.
Lord Liu Bei, I must thank you.
No, we hardly did anything. Master Taishu Tzu is the one you must thank.
Yes. I've never seen a man so dedicated to his cause. You are a true friend indeed.
I did what I felt was right. You owe me nothing.
But money would be nice.
I hear that Taishu Tzu is a wanderer. If he had a home, his strength would be so much more useful.
Indeed. It would be a shame for the world.
Look at this homeless ass bitch!
World not to know of a warrior of such skill.
Someday. Perhaps.
You know, I think Liu Bei might have been hinting at something there, Taishu Tzu. No, someday.
I live for the day this chaos comes to an end.
You are to be rewarded for your efforts. Here is your new title.
Oh shit. Right, that's that character specifically. It's like it only works in legend mode, but you can work towards updates to your like for getting this one, damage inflicted upon enemies increases marginally when using power weapons. Like I'm ignoring it really. The only reason the other three didn't get that is because I think they'd already gotten some. So the next one is weird. This is one of the strange additions to the game. Tsai Wen-ji. This character wasn't in Origins. She's technically on Cao Cao's side. She's got a fucking schoolgirl outfit. This one's weird because she looks like Guo Jia. Is that not just Guo Jia's outfit? No. Is that not one of his outfits? I don't know. Let's... I do like the witch. That's good. I like that. So she's a new character as of Dynasty Warriors 7, but she wasn't in the story mode at all. So this is like her first actual bit of story focus, right? But obviously women are hard to depict because they didn't have any historical records and they were basically just, wives, girlfriends, daughters, concubines, sisters. So Tsai Wen-ji, whose real name was Tsai Yan, was a composer, poet, and writer who lived during the later Han. Her courtesy name was changed to Wen-ji to avoid a naming taboo. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. I might mention that again later, but she spent part of her life as the concubine of a powerful Xiongnu leader, a nomadic tribe leader, until 207, when the warlord Cao Cao, who controlled the Han central government at the time, paid a heavy ransom to return her to Han territory. So basically, she was a creative. She was a celebrated writer and poet. And Cao Cao bought and paid for her to come back to the capital from her captivity as the concubine of Khal Drogo, so that she could continue to make cool shit in his land, I guess. But she was the daughter of a famous scholar, and yeah, I think this is... Yeah, here we go. Her dad. Her dad, Sai Yong, was a Chinese astronomer, calligrapher, historian, mathematician, musician, politician, and writer of the Eastern Han. He was well versed in calligraphy, music, maths, and astronomy, so just very, very privileged, rich, well-known, smart guy, asset to the culture and the kingdom, much as his daughter ended up being. But in the early part of the novel, they ask the scholars for advice on the recent ill omens. As the Han was starting to die and the Yellow Turbans were rising up and the Emperor was dying, there were a bunch of ill omens in the land, prophesying disaster. They asked the scholars, and Sai Yong says, "Fuck the eunuchs suck, get rid of the eunuchs, that's your problem." The eunuchs didn't like that. They didn't like that answer. They thought that was a bad answer. So they threw him into prison and sentenced him to death. But then they decided, oh shit, this guy's really popular and liked. Let's just exile him instead. So they exiled him into the frontier. I think that's probably what happened to his daughter and how she got concubine to a tribal leader. I don't know. 9 months later, he cited to the throne that his work on the dynastic history and classics were at risk from enemy raids, and he was allowed back at the capital. However, he offended the sibling of an influential eunuch during a farewell banquet before his return, so he then fled south to Wu and stayed there for 12 years. This guy couldn't keep his mouth shut. When Dong Zhuo came to power in 189, he summoned Sai Yong back to the capital because the eunuchs were gone. And so Dong Zhuo was like, I want smart guy, come home. Sai Yong was like, I don't want to work for you, you suck. And then Dong Zhuo was like, I can kill everybody you have ever looked at. I can kill your entire clan. I can burn your lineage from the world and everything you've ever created. Are you sure you don't want to come work for me? And so he was like, you know what? Compelling argument. I'm going to come work for you. This is me reading Wikipedia, by the way. With embellishments. Sai Yong was treated well under Dong Zhuo, which is rare. He was appointed a lovely title. He was given work to do. He was admired by Dong Zhuo because Dong Zhuo liked his creative output. You know, Dong Zhuo liked to be entertained. More news at 10. Sai Yong was worried about Dong Zhuo's famous temper, but he decided to stay there. When Dong Zhuo was killed in a plot by Wang Yuan, Sai Yong was thrown into prison again and sentenced to death for allegedly expressing grief. In the book, this is depicted as him walking up to Dong Zhuo's hanging body on the street and, like, paying respects. I don't know that's the novels. Like, it quite simply just have been someone didn't like him and thought that was a really good reason to say, hey, that guy was crying that the tyrant's dead. Anyway. It is said that Wang Yuan eventually regretted his decision, but that Sai Yong had already died in prison by the time anything could be done about it. So yeah, famous scholar, ignoble end. Daughter was also a famous creative and spent a long time. Let me figure out what happened here with the Xiongnu. Is that what this battle is going to be? Is that going to be her getting rescued? I don't think so. Between 194 and 195. Okay, so this is after her dad's dead. When China entered a period of chaos, the nomads intruded into Han territory, captured her, and took her back as a prisoner to the north. During her captivity, she married one of their leaders, had 2 sons with him, And then Cao Cao bought her back 12 years later. And her husband agreed to the price. Jesus. After her release, she returned, but left her children behind. The reason Cao Cao claimed he wanted her back was that she was the sole surviving member of her clan, and he needed her to placate the spirits of her ancestors. She then married someone else, a local government official, who then committed a capital crime and got arrested. Fuck. At which point she appealed to Cao Cao herself, and he let the husband go because, again, he wanted her alive. And having your husband executed for capital crimes doesn't help you out in that world. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know why you're in the game. I don't know why this... I have no idea why this woman's in the game. Like, what part of that, any of that, says Dynasty Warriors has a role for you? I don't know. Other than we need more women. Alright. It's a fun story, though. Sai Wenji, let's go.
It is time for me to go forth.
A number of power-hungry warlords have descended upon Chang'an in order to take custody of the Emperor, hold off the advancing hordes, and protect His Imperial Highness. I mean, that's as good a story for her as any, I guess. She's protecting the Emperor.
Death of the tyrant Dongjua, his newly formed capital of Chang'an was thrown into chaos. Determined to flee the turmoil, the Han Emperor made plans to escape to Luoyang. However, warlords from across the land had closed in on Chang'an, leaving the Emperor with nowhere to run. Some of these men wished to seize the Emperor's authority for themselves, and some simply wished to use him as a pawn for their own ambitions. However, there were other people who looked at this situation with utter contempt. They were the scholar Cai Yong and his daughter Cai Wenji.
Oh, he's not dead yet?
In the Emperor,
He should be.
Cai Yong was reminded of his own youth, spent beneath the iron fist of the very same tyrant. He could not sit back and let yet another innocent life be corrupted by the chaos. The painful past of father and daughter would finally be turned into the sweet melody of freedom at Chang'an.
So this is before she got kidnapped by the tribal people.
Is the Emperor safe? I cannot stop worrying about him.
I would very much like to hear your beautiful melodies again. Please take care out there.
So what kind of weapon do you reckon she uses?
I hear that Lu Bu killed Dong Jua. They apparently were in a fight over a beautiful woman named Diao Chan. Rumor has it that it was the minister Wang Yuan that set the whole thing up. He was executed in Chang'an for his actions, and Lu Bu ended up leaving before anyone could figure out the truth.
So you're telling me that Wang Yun's dead but Cai Yong's alive? Yeah, so that's clearly wrong, because Wang Yun killed Cai Yong.
Lady Diao Chan seems like such a nice person. That's why I can't believe she had anything to do with that assassination. I curse these times we live in. Those with ambition look to use the Emperor for their own benefit. Please protect His Imperial Highness from harm.
Even though Dong Jua is dead, there are still many enemies out there. The Imperial Court is far from safe.
The hell is your voice, mate?
The Emperor is not a symbol to be wielded for one's own ambition. It must pain those that are close to him.
The Emperor is still but a child. It must be difficult for him to see all this pain and suffering.
Please, save His Imperial Highness. I beg of you.
You are in charge of the education of His Imperial Highness. It must be a difficult job.
Am I? I don't think that's real.
Cai Yong is a man of great culture. He's educated in the arts of music, poetry, medicine.
It's a pity he didn't know how to get rid of fat, sweaty tyrants. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't make fun.
You're right, though.
I heard that Wang Yuan had an adopted daughter, but she disappeared during all of the chaos.
Wang Yuan was a brilliant man. It's a shame that someone like him would be executed.
Yeah, brilliant. He definitely didn't make any rash decisions with anyone or anything.
Hey, it's me. So how you doing? What? Don't you remember me?
Dong Zhuo forced Lord Saiyong into serving him, and then refused to heed any of his sage advice.
It's unfortunate that he now has to serve that tyrant until he dies. It's such a sad story.
I don't know what you mean by that. The tyrant is literally dead. Anyway. Cai Wenji. She fights with the harp. Or in this case, the koto, although she also has the bean counter. She's one of two women in this game that fight with a musical instrument.
Rival warlords are vying for control of the Emperor, following the death of Dong Zhuo. We must help His Imperial Highness escape from Chang'an, and prevent him from further exploitation.
Yes, Father. I also feel for the Emperor's plight. I will do my best to protect him.
I'm grateful yet sad that you have to get involved in all this. Both His Imperial Highness and I have suffered greatly at the hands of that tyrant. We cannot let it happen again.
Father, I share the same concerns as you do. Both you and the Emperor are very dear to me. We should get moving. We must do everything we can to help save the Emperor from his predicament.
The Emperor is presently in the throne room. We must do everything we can to take him with us.
I'm willing to give up my life in order to protect the Emperor and my father.
Head for the throne room. How do I get... Oh, ladder. But yeah, purple balls of energy as created by the harp.
Blast! We've been detected. No, wait. They've spotted someone else. Intruders have come and they're after the Emperor. Everyone, to the throne room at once.
Oh no, rebels! Are we in the era where Cao Pi? No. I decided that instead of doing the second half of the Liu Bei story, I was going to do the Extreme Legends earlier battles. Because now that we're past Chibi on Shu, we've gotten to the end of Chibi on all three. So now I'm going to go up to Chibi on the Extreme Legend ones, which is with every character that doesn't get playable in story mode gets their own special stage, played in story order. So we started off with the Yellow Turbans, Zhang Jiao, then we had a Dong Zhuo chapter and a Diao Chan chapter dealing with the end of Dong Zhuo. Then there was a Taishu Ci battle, which was to do with Kong Rong and very early stuff. And now we're playing as Cai Wenji, who has no place in the Dynasty Warriors fabric at all, but they wanted more women, I guess, and they've written her as wanting to protect the Emperor, so... Early aftermath of Dong Zhuo's death, the Emperor is still in turmoil. It's around about the Li Jue Guo Si era. And for some reason, Cai Wenji and her father, who should be dead right now, because Wang Yun has died, even though Wang Yun is the person who kills her father, or at least orders him killed. So we're not really doing history right now. We're doing bonkers bullshit. We're fighting with a bean counter.
There are limits to what one individual can do. When in trouble, work with others.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return.
Remember that, for yours is the first head I shall seek.
May my
I need Li Jue to stop asking for women to give him head.
Requiem accompany you on the journey to the afterlife.
Oh, that's right! She has the best fucking officer defeated line in the franchise! May my Requiem accompany you on the journey to the afterlife is the most elegant way to say I just fucking killed your ass I've ever heard.
You will learn to regret this moment.
The Emperor is safe behind these doors. It appears no harm has been done to him.
So I will give her credit for
I'll
that.
take care of things here. You go outside the castle and secure an escape route.
The rebels outside the castle, okay? How am I getting out of it?
Well done. You embolden our forces with your bravery.
This light is a ray of hope.
You there, woman. Is the Emperor really here? Lie to me and I will show you no mercy.
I sense that you people only mean to cause harm to him. I'm afraid I am going to have to stop you.
Allow me to show you what the
You can't stop the beat in that we're laying down. I do like that she frolics. Oh, Sun Quan.
You're by yourself? No matter. That won't stop me from killing you.
Wow, that was pretty dark, Sun Quan.
My vision for...
Sun Quan stumbles upon a lone woman with a harp wandering through the capital. You're alone. That won't stop me from killing you.
The land has not yet been realized.
May my requiem accompany you on the journey to the afterlife.
We have the advantage. You're alone. You've got confidence. I like that.
Wow, that's a lot better than what Sun Quan said to me.
That was fun. I look forward to doing it again.
Is that what you say after you've been with a woman?
No one with ambitions of conquest is fit to protect the Emperor. It seems you and I share the same beliefs.
I'm afraid you are no different from the others. Those who rule through force are sure to breed only more chaos. I cannot entrust you to protect the Emperor. I ask you kindly to leave.
Correct depiction of Sun Jian, but I understand why.
No point in arguing with you. Very well.
She wouldn't trust a random stranger.
Allow me to assist.
Oh god.
It is only proper that I become the Emperor's guardian. No one shall stand in my way.
I feel only evil intentions from you. I'm afraid I cannot trust you.
It's Lu Bu! Lu Bu is inside the castle!
Well, that's not great.
This light is a ray of hope.
Lu Bu. Retreat! There's no point in wasting our lives here.
Someone say Lu Bu. Never mind, goodbye. Fuck the Emperor.
I hear Lu Bu is a formidable warrior. I must do everything I can to protect the Emperor and my father.
Yeah, Sun Jian's basically like, huh, yep, you're strong enough to keep him safe. Understood, carry on.
Lu Bu is quickly approaching the throne room. Your assistance is needed.
Look, Lu Bu's gonna do what Lu Bu's gonna do, okay?
This light is a ray of
You
hope.
appear to be a competent fighter. However, I will not be easily defeated.
Oh shit, he locked his... Wait, why don't I have... Oh, that's weird. She doesn't have red hair equipped. That is Hexmark, the famous cursed horse that gets you killed. More on that when we get back to Liu Bei's story. That door is shut. And that door won't let a horse in.
It shall be my pleasure to face you in battle.
Not Mr. Moo.
So, what am I gonna do with you?
Well, considering you're
They will
technically
need me
in
the
Cao
next
Cao's army,
Sorry, but that is all for today.
surely they're going to give
May
her
my
something
requiem accompany
special
you on the journey
when
to
she
the
talks to him, right?
So you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
I can see why they put her in Wei. It's because, yeah, Cao Cao rescues her, technically. But not yet. That's much later in the story. A story that isn't depicted at all, but sure.
How could I be beaten in battle?
I think Dynasty Warriors 8 includes her a bit in the actual main sequence, because again, everybody is playable in story mode of Dynasty Warriors 8, it's just that they let you choose between a subset. So she gets to actually have her inclusion justified in 8, but in this one it's... Man, I hope Lu Bu doesn't kill the Emperor or anything. Well, not that he would do that, but like... I get the impression that this is supposed to happen. He's supposed to go in there. Anyway, there's Mr. Cao.
Ah, so you must be Tsai Yong's daughter. You have his air of intelligence.
Pardon me, but who might you be? I warn you in advance, using clever words will get you nowhere.
Okay, yeah, him knowing
Well
exactly
done.
who she is makes sense.
You have a positive effect on our forces.
You've proven your will. I shall leave in peace. You are one that I will not forget so easily.
What a terrifying man. And yet, I sense there is something more to him, beyond his severe exterior.
Gotcha.
I am most impressed at your dedication to protecting your father.
I see that you also have been dealt a sad destiny. However, I'm afraid I cannot let you through. May my requiem accompany you on the journey to the afterlife.
Nothing for Zheng Liao.
Allow me to warn you. Lord Lu Bu is a ruthless man. I know you must protect your father, but please, take care.
May my requiem accompany you on the journey to the afterlife.
Nothing for Zheng Liao? Nothing. Oh my god. I know I was stalling, but let me hit you now.
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Your Imperial Highness, Father.
The Emperor is fine bait to draw out all the worthless peons. But in the end, the prize will be mine.
No, you cannot have him. I will do everything in my power to stop you.
And what a lot of power I have. Oh my god.
My lord! Do you really intend to keep persecuting this girl? I had no idea you preferred delicate women as your opponents.
I'm done here. Let's go, Diao-chan.
Sorry, honey.
Her adopted father, Wang Yuan, was executed for the murder of Dong Zhuo. I imagine when she saw us, it brought back memories of her father.
So that's why she helped us. War only breeds sadness, doesn't it? I'll do anything in my power to put an end to this strife.
She got a little guinea pig in her cleavage.
No matter what, I'm willing to face my destiny.
Admittedly, having the optional outfits on for these scenes has an effect.
You must be careful when you're out there. Always remain focused.
Like, she's supposed to look like that, right there.
You are to be rewarded for your efforts.
Okay, so different characters get different titles there. Right, next one is Yuan Shao. What can we make him look like? Palette swap. He's got his... Yeah, he had a very different design back in the PS2 era. He was a lot more... He had a beard and a big dickhead hat. The dickhead hat was a bit smaller there, but yeah, he had a beard. A lot less resplendent, and then in Dynasty Warriors 6 they changed him into this rich guy. Oh, of course, yes, this is... To be honest, I think this outfit represents him better than any of the others, but, don't mind that. Yeah, that's what I had him in, before. I do have that. I mean, yeah, we got a couple of titles on him. The Rapier, which in this case is the Horsewhip. Or we get the Candy Cane, the Dandy Man. We haven't had a Rapier using person before. There's 3 in this game, and the other 2 are in later parts of the story, so we can use the Rapier. With the paw marks on his shorts, is he supposed to be the Cowardly Lion? I don't know. Maybe the shirtlessness. I don't know.
The nobility are prepared to march.
God. So this is the Battle of Jie Qiao, which is familiar to us because, of course, we played it in Origins. Gongsun Zan has invaded Ji and is closing in on Yuan Shao's main camp. We played that on both sides because Liu Bei was in the Gongsun Zan version. Display the pride of the Yuan family, punish the impudent Gongsun for defiling such noble lands.
After the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the land was divided amongst various warlords struggling for power. Across the land, heroes as numerous as stars in the night sky rose up to make a name for themselves. Among them was the prefect of Bohai, Yuan Shao. He fought with Gongsun Zan of Yo Province for control over the north. Then, the battle between these two took a significant turn. Following up on his victory over the Yellow Turbans in Qing Province, Gongsun Zan invaded Ji.
Ji.
He took up position in Guangzhong and invaded Yuan Shao's territory of Ye. Yuan Shao also moved swiftly to mobilize his large army and meet the coming attack. As a member of the noble Yuan family, he was not about to let the northern territories be conquered by another.
Of course not. Yuan Shao, Battle of Jie Qiao.
Lord Yuan Shao's noble presence shines like the very sun itself.
That's right, Yuan Shao is a Stelbright.
I've always preferred hold-up horses myself.
This horse is a thoroughbred. Its parents are both famous frontrunners.
Yay, horses.
Master Tian Feng over there is supposed to be a clairvoyant. I wonder if he'd tell me my future.
Yeah, I think he predicts that Yuan Shao is going to lose, and then Yuan Shao has him executed.
Wait, it's me! You know me! Oh, hang on. Who are you?
I'm the boss. What the fuck? Hey, why are you two wearing blue? That doesn't fill me with confidence.
The enemy will fall victim to my melodies. Although, it is more fun if I take any prisoners alive.
I am a fortunate man indeed to be able to serve the noble Yuan clan.
She's so beautiful. And she smells divine.
Weirdo!
The enemy is famed for its elite cavalry. We must find some way to neutralize it.
Our lord is the man who will finally unite this long-divided land.
Doing my best.
We will build a new world under our noble leader.
This land belongs to us.
Come, men. We must show the world what we are capable of.
Ooh, a rare, deep-voiced Matt Mercer.
Lord Yuan Shao used to work at the Imperial Court, right? I bet he must have eaten some really tasty food.
What is it with you and food? Life's not all about eating tasty food, you know.
Fuck, what else do you guys have to look forward to?
The morale of our troops is at an all-time high. This is all thanks to our Lord's magnificent presence.
Yeah, I'm so rich I give everybody presents.
Our Lord is the rightful ruler of the Central Plains. I will do what I can to support him.
Does Private playing with his always have the same voice actor when perving on the women in every camp? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that specifically.
Wait.
There's a few stock voices, as we've heard, but I wouldn't be able to... Like, I could... I'm familiar with all the stock voices, but I can't tell you that necessarily the pervert is always the same guy, no.
Our lord has momentum on his side. We must consolidate our gains to the north and quickly seize the center.
Gongsun Zan made his name by defeating the Yellow Turbans, but since then he's lost his way badly. It's only right that his reign be ended by our noble lord.
The enemy's ranks are supposedly boosted with additional forces. We'll have to watch out.
I want to be more like Lord Zhang He. Forward, with beauty and grace. What do you think? Did I sound like him?
Not really.
A cavalry made entirely of white horses. What a beautiful sight!
Let's kill them!
Gongsun Zan is here, along with his renowned cavalry. We must be careful when engaging them.
Curse that Gongsun Zan! I'll put him in his place. I demand a brilliant strategy now!
Yes, my lord. We have prepared an archer unit. It should inflict great damage upon the enemy.
I see. Our archers are the best of the best. This plan is guaranteed to succeed. In the name of the nobility, we will show that cretin where he belongs. Go, men! Take pride in the fact that you serve such an illustrious house. Gongsun Zan dares to defile my noble lands. Go forth and destroy him, my honorable troops!
So the problem with the rapier in this game is that it is a precision weapon in a game where you're supposed to fight massive hordes of wide dude clusters.
Engage their cavalry with our archers. Let's find places to position
As much as I
ourselves.
love rapiers in general as a weapon type. Careful though I have to be in saying that word correctly.
So you are my next opponent.
They aren't very good in
I'll
Dynasty.
crush you like all of the others.
Well, the thrusting forwards
I will create a
are.
path to their main camp, and we will rush forth to glory.
There are some enemies heading towards our allies' main camp. They must be stopped.
How did you overcome so many? You bring me hope.
You insolent fools!
I must retreat. This is
not the end.
Yet another enemy officer bows before me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like a riding crop actually, and it is. This is what we have. It rather works on horseback.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
What is our... Right here. Stop it.
Should bow down before me. Our archers are now in position. We can attack their cavalry at any time.
Nothing can stop Gong Sun Zan's cavalry. Charge!
What about our archers? They might stop the cavalry.
Now, aim for the horses.
Oh, hey, Zhao-Yun.
Archers! We're being fired upon! Somebody help!
Wow, those cavalry sure sound fearsome. Help!
Will you look at that? Even the horses have learned to kneel before me. Follow my lead, everyone. We will force Gong Sun Zan to surrender.
Out of my way! I will show no mercy to those who block my path.
Do you know who I am? What nerve! No one passes through without giving me the proper respect.
You will learn to regret this moment.
Yet another enemy officer bows before me. He was surprisingly strong, that man. I wonder where he was headed.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
It is funny actively playing as people like Dong Zhuo and Yuan Shao because they really would never do any of their own work in truth. One of the admittedly strengths of Zuluan is that he does
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
allow the characters to not all be standouts.
That was wonderful. We worked together in complete harmony.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Gong Sun Zan, we are here to assist you. Come, my brothers.
How did you overcome so many? You bring me hope.
Yuan Shao, prepare to meet your maker.
Guan Yu, you are strong, but lack any sense of refinement.
I don't care who you think you are. I'm plucking your feathers, you preening peacock.
Jesus.
Ah, the bitter words of a jealous man. Dealing with your kind has always been a challenge.
Stand firm.
At least he's got personal insults for everybody.
I must retreat. This is not the
Not
end.
the end.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will
Boost the morale of our troops. Alright. The brothers and Zhao-Yun are dead. I don't think you're going to get any more surprise allies.
Magnificent.
Hey there, Gong Sun fan. I'm really more of a Gong Sun hater.
The Yuan will deal with you now. Gong Sun Zan, your line ends here.
I've heard enough of your banter. You'll soon see whose line will be ending.
I am afraid we cannot allow you to harm Gong Sun Zan. Please leave.
That Liu Bei, who does he think he is? How dare he try to tell me what to do? You were a fool to think you could win against the Yuan.
This is but a temporary setback.
I don't know. After this, your clan gets wiped out, buddy.
The land needs a leader from a noble clan, and there are none nobler than me.
Well, that was a quick one. Nothing else. Next guy is Zhou Tai. We're really front-loading the boring Wu guys here. Zhou Tai, Sun Quan's vaunted bodyguard. known for having a body covered in scars, which we can see in this outfit, my god. Or he can be a soldier in the Queen of Hearts' army. Let's go with this one, because usually they talk about his scars a bit in his personal stuff, so having them visible might be of value.
Let's go.
The main thing to know about Zhou Tai is that he doesn't say much. The Shan tribe has attacked Xuan Castle upon realizing its defenses are weakened. Protect the main camp from encroaching Shan forces and look for an opening to defeat the enemy commander.
The time was an era when Sun Ce was in control of the Sun family. Determined to put a stop to the Shan tribe that invaded his territory from time to time, Sun Ce prepared a military campaign. He led his main army into battle after entrusting the defense of Xuan Castle to his younger brother, Chuan. As a precaution, Sun Ce looked to a trusted friend to help watch after his young and inexperienced brother. That friend was the silent and battle-hardened warrior, Zhou Tai. And sure enough, he would be called into action shortly after Sun Ce left on his expedition. The earth trembled as a massive army approached the weakened Xuan Castle. Zhou Tai was prepared to fulfill his lord's orders without worry, fear, or hesitation. Even if it meant the scars he would suffer from the battle were too numerous to count.
Yeah, his character trait is gets injured a lot. Takukasa, hello. Just to let you know what we're doing. Basically, we're still halfway through Liu Bei's story, but I decided because we'd now done all 3 stories up to Chibi that I would do the Extreme Legend stages up to Chibi as well, because the Extreme Legend stages go from semi-chronologically, basically. It's just in a loose way, because they constantly jump to different characters. Instead of telling a cohesive story, it just gives every character their best personal involvement. And I figured cap off the early years. Plus it gives me a break from Liu Bei.
A local taverner once told me that Master Zhou Tai can drink and never get drunk.
He never says anything anyway. How would you even know?
Oh, my lord. I didn't see you there. Please ignore me.
Oh, it actually acknowledged that I'm playing as him.
He never...
Our lord seems uneasy without his brother. He needs to show more confidence in his own abilities.
The enemy may be bandits, but they're well-trained and well-armed. This won't be easy.
It's funny, but there's no one I feel safer around than my lady.
Since Lord Sun Ce isn't here, it is our duty to protect his brother and sister.
Zhou Tai, take good care of my brother, okay? We've got a castle to defend.
Oh, my lady. My lady, you are so fair. If only you were mine,
Hey, take it easy. If Master Zhou Tai hears you, he'll cut out your tongue.
Actually, I was thinking of kicking him in the balls.
Lord Sun Quan is too trusting. I'm glad he has someone like Zhou Tai around to keep him safe.
Have you ever seen Zhou Tai even smile?
Why would he smile? That would break character. He's really working on that silent and stoic thing.
Yeah, that's right. We're role-playing.
Lords...
Hello again. It's me. Hey, don't ignore me.
The Shan Yue are motivated by political desires. They're not your average starving bandits.
These bandits never leave us alone. They're always invading our territory.
If we lose the main camp, then all is lost. Please, you must keep us safe.
I will ensure the security of our main camp.
Lords Jiang Qin and Zhou Tai are both former pirates. I wonder if they knew each other in those days.
Master Joe Tai is so stoic and quiet. I really respect that, you know? I can't stand people who yap all day long.
And yet, you still don't shut up! Go and prepare for the battle, will you?
Right, so Joe Tai, he uses the curved sword. And I don't really know. Oh, is that like a thermometer? Or like a scalpel? Dr. Death. But at least it's a different kind of sword.
My brother selected you to be my bodyguard. It shows just how weak he thinks I am. My apologies, Joe Tai. I'm sure you'd much rather serve by my brother's side.
No, my lord.
Do you really mean that? Surely you're simply saying that for my sake.
No, my lord.
Joe Tai, you really...
I have urgent news, my lord. The Shan Yue tribe has attacked our castle, and our army is struggling to hold them off.
What? There is only a small contingent of troops in the castle. The enemy must have somehow figured that out. We must stop the enemy's advance at once. Joe Tai, come with me.
Yes, my lord.
I cannot allow the enemy to capture the castle during my brother's absence. Joe Tai, will you help me?
Yes, my lord. Yeah, so the thing about him is that his sword is in a sheath.
Our supply depot is under attack.
In the older games, in Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 at least, I hate Joe Tai because whenever he attacks, you hear the sound of his sword getting pulled out and put back in. And so attacking with him is just this constant spam of shh, 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 shh. I don't know if that's going to be the case here, but it might be.
Fight on an empty stomach. Joe Tai, can you go defend the supply depot?
Fight me now, for glory!
Nah, it seems alright. Where's the enemy? Seriously. There's officers, I can see them on the map, but they're not here. Alright, whatever. Go to the supply depot, I guess. I think this might be a verticality problem. I think they get stuck under the castle. And if we leave, they might reload and then
My lord,
be alright.
the armory's about to fall.
The armory is in danger. Joe Tai, will you come with me?
Are all of these... Wow! I guess they didn't have names for these dudes.
I cannot thank you enough. Our supplies are now safe.
Just as I thought. The capable older brother isn't home. This is our chance to take the castle.
The enemy must know about my brother's absence. We're in trouble if they attack the main camp.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Fuck's sake. That one's still... Oh, no, they were...
I must retreat. This is not
yeah, there's
the
the two dudes I couldn't find.
Good job, Joe Tai. I'm right behind you.
I swear to God, it's like he's doing two different voices as Sun Quan sometimes. A deeper one and a higher one. It's like his direction changed halfway through the game. Sometimes he sounds like this, and other times he's up here. It's weird.
Fight me now, for glory!
You saved us. We can now send weapons to our troops. The enemy has dispatched a fire attack unit.
Fuck me! Jesus, we just got done
It's
saving
headed for the supply
pieces.
depot.
The supply depot is being targeted again. Jotai, stop them before they burn our provisions.
Yeah.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
Return to nothingness.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
You prevented the supply depot from being burned. You have my gratitude.
Now let me guess, they're gonna fire attack the armory.
So, how are things going here? I guess I'll have to make up for lost time.
Here come Cao Cao's forces again. We must stop them before they enter the castle.
Again? We're fighting fucking Shan Yue. What do you mean?
I was gone only a few days, and look what's happened to the place.
Oh no, Guojia showed up before, that's true.
My brother is back. We'll go assist him as soon as we're finished here.
Where is Guojia?
I am Guojia. I should like to face you in battle.
If it's a fight you want, then you've come to the right place.
I don't see you, Cao Ren.
I had fun, but it's about time for me to withdraw.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Yeah, the officers load in weirdly when we're on these battlements. The game is...
Good job, Jotai. I'm right behind you.
Oh god, don't go to the main camp.
Don't move. The enemy wants us to panic.
Hello. Like what?
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is
There
the
you
first head I shall seek.
What?
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
It's not the verticality. The officers just don't spawn in sometimes. Anyway, Sun Ce has charged the enemy fucking commander, because of course he has. We need to play defensive, though, for now. Because Sun Ce's death doesn't actually matter. He's allowed to die. He's not the commander here.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
I sure am, Mr. Invisible. Could you please spawn? Like, I'd love it a lot if you spawned. It'd be much easier to kill you if you existed. Sun Quan seems to think you exist because you're running around smacking the air. How about you two?
So,
You two exist?
what am I gonna do with you?
Fucking no.
So you would face me in battle, would you?
I'd like to, but I
Very
can't
well.
fucking see ya. I hope the fucking commander spawns. At least we're leading them out of the castle.
I strike like the wind.
Use
every bit of courage you have and fight!
I hear him! Yeah, I hope the commander spawns. Tell you what. If I save and leave and return, will that load the enemies? Hey, the enemy! Well, two of them.
They will need me in the next fight. Sorry, but that is all for
today. Oh, there's the other one.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Visible or otherwise.
Your time is up.
Good job, Joe Tai. I'm right behind you.
Good job getting the shit kicked out of you by the Dunny Man. I'm right behind you too. Getting the shit kicked out of me by the Dunny Man. But yeah, the sword sound effect doesn't seem to be too bad. They probably got rid of it because it was horrible. Like, it really was. I don't know how to... Like, you'd think that a sound effect wouldn't be that bad, but it was like, it was very loud, and it was, the problem was it was repeated every time you attacked with him. So it was extremely grating because of the way the small sound effect was just constantly being triggered on repeat. Let's see if the enemies are here.
This is all my fault. I couldn't defend the castle while you were away. Forgive me.
Come on, Twan. What are you apologizing for? Everything will be fine if we win, right?
I shall put a stop to you personally.
Huh? You're not seriously going to fight me in that condition, are you?
Fight me now, for glory!
So the commander's here, which is good because he's the only one we need to kill, but notably Sun Ce isn't here either. This mission is broken.
Now let's hurry up and end this battle.
I just want to see if killing everybody else will give them room to spawn, but no, they won't spawn. I don't even see Sun Quan. Let's do my neat trick again. If I save in battle and get out and in, will that allow the people who should be here to load? Yeah, there they all are.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Joe Tai! You're hurt. Forgive me. This is all my fault.
My lord, you are safe. I have fulfilled my duty.
Twan, those wounds are signs of his dedication to you.
Brother.
So stop apologizing. Isn't there something else you should say?
Yes. Medic!
Joe Tai. I
am actively bleeding out. Please get a medic.
What kind of wine do you like?
I like all wines.
Well then, I think a banquet is in order. This is my way of thanking you.
Oh.
Good idea. Everyone will see how well decorated he is with those scars.
Just don't overdo it at the party.
Know your enemy.
You are to be rewarded for...
Imagine voicing him. Your goal is to get as much out of as little as you can. Alright, well. Lou, boo. Let's see, we got his default outfit, which is... alright. And his palette swap, which is... His Dynasty Warriors 1 outfit, which is weird. And his Judge Dredd outfit, I guess. The iconic Dynasty Warriors 3 outfit. Through to Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5, they're all very similar. Then in 6, they changed him into this demon. I don't like his 6 outfit at all. It's alright, I just don't... Yeah, okay.
I'll go it alone if I have to.
Battle for Sha-Pi. Following a period of aimless wandering, Lu Bu has finally taken shelter under the care of Liu Bei at Sha-Pi. However, when Liu Bei sets out on a military campaign, the smoldering flames of ambition are reawakened within Lu Bu. Annihilate the enemy forces and seize Sha-Pi Castle. This should be the last one I'll do today. There are 4 more before we move to the Chibi. Yeah, there's 4 more after this that are where I'm going to stop. And then we'll go back to Liu Bei's. So next stream we'll do 4 battles here and then we'll go back to Liu Bei. And then probably on Thursday we'll finish Liu Bei and then we'll come here and we'll do more of this. There'll be a couple battles here that I don't do, that I'll be saving for the Jin story, but we'll do most of them within the bounds of Liu Bei's. I think if I look at the list, there's 5 that happen during the Jin timeline. So
ever hungry for battle, Lu Bu found himself restless. After the assassination of his former lord, he was forced to roam the land, along with the other former servants of the ousted tyrant. Calling upon the virtuous Liu Bei, he took shelter within Sha-Pi Castle. One day, Liu Bei was forced to leave in order to attack Yuan Shu. Lu Bu used this as an opportunity to seize Sha-Pi Castle for himself. He was not a man to be bound by emotion, obligation, or reason. The only things he longed for were power and the opportunity to demonstrate his might to the land. In order to satiate his hunger, Lu Bu attacked the castle, which was being guarded by Liu Bei's officer Zhang Fei. Backed by his mighty army, he had finally found a way to display his terrifying strength.
yeah, so this is the Zhang Fei got drunk battle. We'll see if they depict that, or if they just have Lu Bu overpower him. I don't know why, I normally don't pick the joke outfit, but this one's just great.
But my lord, I want to spend every moment next to you.
I assume that's in relation to him saying, hey, maybe don't go out on the battlefield?
See that man there? He's just about the only man in the world whose opinion Lord Lu Bu will listen to.
You really don't recognize me in this outfit, do you?
Oh, my lady. Yes. Yes. What? I wasn't doing anything. There's no law against daydreaming.
Would you like to see how quickly I can rip off a man's head?
We are Lu Bu's mighty troops. Our enemies are as mere insects before us.
Actually, it's just Lu Bu who's got the extra might. The troops aren't that much better than anybody else's.
I can't help but feel we've been getting carried away. Lord Lu Bu's special, but we're all just peons ourselves.
See, he gets it.
Take that, you worthless bug. And that.
Out of the way, out of the way. We're coming through, you maggots.
I never liked that Liu Bei. He's so pathetic in battle. And yet he goes on about benevolence and virtue, and they all swallow it.
I do like that the word benevolence was basically never brought up until Zhuge Liang showed up, but now that it's been memed, they're saying it this early.
I shall defeat you, you arthropod of relatively small size.
What do you think? Do I sound like Lord Lu Bu?
Try again.
You know, it just doesn't sound the same somehow. It's Lu Bu! Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away.
Wait a minute. It actually is Lu Bu!
Liu Bei is famous for his benevolence, but Zhang Fei has a reputation as a bit of a wild man.
No one's perfect. What every leader needs is the muscle to back up his decisions.
Incredible! Who would have thought he'd attack while Liu Bei is gone? Genius!
That's what makes Lord Lu Bu so strong. He acts according to his desires, not according to any stupid codes.
Fuck morals, I do what I want!
It's me! It's cold, isn't it? Ooh, not as cold as your cold shoulder.
You'll get shoulder checked in a minute.
We've come this far. We may as well go all the way. Our Lord doesn't do things by halves.
Why is Lord Lu Bu taking the castle of the man who once saved him in the past? No, I mustn't think about such things. He would immediately know if I were to have doubts in this battle.
Yes, I imagine he would.
Master Zhang Liao was drawn here by Lord Lu Bu. It's true what they say. Strength begets more strength.
I thought once the assassination was over, Diao Chun might be surplus to requirements.
Oh my god, shut up.
But she and our Lord are closer than ever.
Hey, keep it down. They hear you talking like that, and you'll be surplus to requirements.
You were saying... That's it.
If we want Xiapi, we should move now while Liu Bei is away. However, its defenses appear to be quite formidable. Fortunately, I have some information that can be used to sow discord within the enemy ranks.
Really? What is it?
One moment.
It appears that Zhang Fei has thrown Cao Bao into prison.
Bow bow.
Those two truly hate one another. If we were to free him, his anger towards Zhang Fei...
It doesn't matter how many of them there are. They're no match for me. I've heard enough. We leave now.
What I might do, because I need to put something in the oven after this, I might go turn the oven on, then do the fight, because it needs to heat up. I do like that this is still, it keeps within the, bounds of history. Like, Dynasty Warriors 7, for the most part, was dedicated to not doing wish fulfillment stuff like a lot of the games do. Where, like, for example, in Dynasty Warriors 5, in the Sun Jian story mode, Sun Jian doesn't die, right? And in Dynasty Warriors 4, which had kingdom-based story modes, the kingdom would win. There was no historical ending. It was, you know, you conquer the others and win. This one was going to tell what actually happens in the novel, at least. Like, dramatized and heavily fictionalized, but, like, people die when they're supposed to die. And so they kept to that with this, because we're not getting the Battle of Sharpei, where Lu Bu beats Cao Cao. No, we're getting him seizing Sharpei, which is a victory for him. With Dong Zhuo, we got him pulling out of Luoyang before he got killed. Yellow Turbans is a bit iffy, but everything else is just stuff that happened.
You can be so impatient at times, my lord. Very well. Let us be going.
Xiapi is too fine a castle for you, Bei. I'll take it while he's gone.
So yeah, Lu Bu has the halberd. This is the Earth Turner. There's also the Mop Top. I mean, the Mop Top might be the funnier choice. That's true, the Sun storyline had a weird good ending, but his Muso is actually called Spirit Bomb. That's weird. Alright. And he has a wonderful EX move, too.
The troops
but you need somebody to be alive to use it.
To be quite strong. If we only had a plan. Lord Lu Bu, I suggest rescuing Cao Bao. We may be able to take advantage of the grudges he bears.
Fight me now, for glory!
I grow tired of your...
Yeah, we pick a man up by the head and slam him into the ground.
This is not the end!
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
Oh yeah! It felt good fighting with you.
North. We need to go in north.
Lu Bu finally shows his true colors. We'll teach that disloyal dog a lesson.
You're out here all alone? I welcome such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies.
Thanks. Let me repay you by thinning out the enemy's defenses. Hey! The enemy is here! To the south! Find them!
What? We can't let Lord Zhangfei know about this! Find the enemy quickly!
My life has weakened their defenses. Time to pay them back for their lack of hospitality.
Well done, Cao Bao.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
This will be the first, but not the last instance of Zhang Fei's drunken antics getting him into some trouble.
Another level of brilliance.
How dare you make a mockery out of my brother? I'll never forgive you for this.
Oh, astounding.
Well, you can tell Zhang Fei's drunk. I actually wanted to see if he'd pick me up there, but he didn't.
How am I supposed to explain to my brother that Lu Bu has taken his castle?
Can anybody provide
Repeat after
with a
me.
decent challenge?
I got drunk. I fucked up. Consider it explained.
You appear to be a competent fighter. However, I will not be easily defeated.
Bitch, I'm Lu Bu.
Liu Bei is sure to return soon. We need to get this done quickly.
You keep sending them. I'll keep knocking them down.
Fight me now, for glory!
Now Xiapi belongs to me. The rest of you maggots, get out of here!
Zhang Fei, I'm too late. But I swear to retake Xiapi Castle with my own hands.
And by that I mean I'm gonna go get Cao Cao's help.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Our brother took you in despite your ill reputation. Is this how you intend to repay him? Survival of the fittest. I am simply more suited than Liu Bei to this world.
Oh, astounding!
Lu Bu, what is the meaning of this? What has driven you to such madness?
You have castle. I don't have castle. I want castle. I have castle now.
I never let an opportunity slip through my grasp, big or small.
Lord Lu Bu, you are a leader among men. You inspire me to even greater heights.
We are outmatched. We will need to rethink a new strategy and return later.
They didn't really put much into that, hey? But Luan and
Show
Bowen.
no mercy to the enemy. I do not want to see a single prisoner.
Lu Bu does not want to feed people. Right, the next one, which we will do tomorrow, but I'll swap to them to make sure I don't have to look it up. Ah, the most boring man in Wei, Shu Huang, has arrived. Do we have a better outfit for Shu Huang? I mean, I like that color scheme, but he looks like he works for Lu Bu. His original outfit doesn't look any different from his normal one, and then all of his older costumes... Basically, he's just the guy with the wrapped head. Everything he wears has a wrapped head, I guess, except for that one where he's got a helmet. I guess they don't know what his hair looks like, and they're too scared to show it. Even there, he just looks like fucking Minwu from Final Fantasy II. Well, I guess we just have to accept the wrapped head. Maybe I'll give him his palette swaps, at least then he looks kind of cool. Kind of looks like an assassin, but yeah. Don't have much to say about Shu Huang. He's very boring, like I said. In fact, the next 4 that we have to do tomorrow are going to be a bit of a slog. Guo Jia, his battle is in there, which is good, because I think he'll have a longer and more defined one with a lot of cutscenes and things, or at least a cutscene, because he's one of the 3 new characters added. And he's a brand new character for this game. So that'll be good, but the other 3 will be a slog, because we've got Shu Huang, and we have both of the Qiao sisters, who are, as I mentioned before, the inappropriate, obviously underaged wives of Sun Ce and Zhou Yu, whose inclusion in the series I fucking loathe with all my being, which could be easily fixed by simply not depicting them as teenagers. Like that's all you have to do. You don't even have to change their characterizations or their names. You just need to make them taller and obviously adults. Okay, maybe you need to change the younger one's characterization a little, but just, we'll start with adults. Anyway, we'll deal with that tomorrow, and we can cringe together. Han Dong needed competition. Well, Han Dong's not even in this. He's a generic. He is in 8. Like I said, I will probably, like, in a year or something, play 8, and it will be a very similar experience to this, except in some ways better and in some ways worse, which is why I'm only doing one of them, because it would get very repetitive if I did 8 as well. But I think 7 is worth doing first, because it's better at telling the minutiae of the story. Not as good as Origins is at that, but there'd be a lot of stuff in 8 that would fly by your head, I think, if you just went into that role. Anyway. Fare thee well.